All right, what's going on, everybody? So welcome back to my channel, 908 Big Smoke here. Back here for another beer review today. It is, what is it, the 20th? It's about almost 6 o'clock. Going to crack open our first beer of the day here and get to reviewing it. So, last beer review that I did, we had an Imperial India Pale Ale that was absolutely awful. It was totally mismarked, mislabeled, absolutely ridiculous. It tasted so sour. It was Omnipolo. I think I have the can up here actually. Omnipolo Lilla. This beer. This was straight garbage. It gets thrown out. That's how I feel about that. So yeah, I gave it a D. Honestly, it was a more of an F beer, to be honest with you. But you know, I had to give it a little bit of respect for the company and whatnot. You know, so today we're gonna review a Imperial IPA that I love, since get that nasty taste of that other one out, right? This one's a classic. A lot of people, I'm sure, know this. The Truth Imperial IPA by Flying Dog Brewery. Now, Flying Dog, I always forget where they're out of. Flying Dog, Frederick, Maryland, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's MD. Yeah, Maryland, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Maryland that they're out of. Flying Dog Brewing Company. So this one is a Imperial IPA, 8.7% ABV, and this one is optimal freshness enjoyed by 2/26/19. So we still got a pretty fresh one here. This is a really good one actually. I've had this many times, but I figured, hey, why not review it, because the other Imperial IPA that we tried, the last review, was so terrible. Let's go for one that we know is good, and we'll review it. Spoiler alert, this is an A category beer. The guy is a little bit creepy on here too, a little bit. I do solemnly swear, and then the description here, full disclosure, this beer came to fruition because we saw a gap in our portfolio and wanted to increase our market share. I guess they're just being honest, right? Who knows? It's probably just some stupid play on words that I always talk shit about, because it's very dumb when these companies do that. See if we can get a good head on here. Usually with the Imperial IPAs, you can't really get much of a head going on this. Yeah, almost nothing. You know, less than one finger ahead on that one. Yeah, these are always really good, guys. Yeah, about a figure ahead. So yeah, it's your typical Imperial IPA color, gold kind of orange color. Very pretty color. It's a little bit hazy, but yeah, actually, it's pretty hazy in the glass. You can't really see too much through it. I don't know if this is an unfiltered beer or not. I don't believe it is, but there is some hop haze in here. Yeah, it could be just from the glass or something like that. But yeah, you can't really see through it very well at all. Maybe a little bit. Let's give it a smell, guys. Big hops right off the bat. That strong, pungent Imperial IPA kind of smell that you get with these hops. I hope this isn't skunked. I'm getting some kind of weird bubbles in here. I have these beers behind me up here on the counter, and I'm not sure if the light is going to kind of skunk them, because they are kind of close to the light, so I may have to rearrange this kind of setup. This is where we're going to be doing our podcast. You know, I got a lot of room here and stuff, but yeah, so yeah, let's give it another smell. Piney, a little bit citrusy. You know, some strong hops in there. Also kind of a little bit of a, yeah, I would say piney, citrusy. Can't really smell the ABV too much, the alcohol in here, but my nose is a little bit stuffed up. Usually I could smell it a little bit. So with that being said, let's give this a try, guys. Cheers. Okay, good. It's not skunked. It's got some weird bubbles and stuff in here. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I poured it. So yeah, with this one, guys, you're going to get a lot of bitterness with this one, balanced out by the malt. That makes it pretty smooth. You're going to get some fruity flavors in here. You're getting a little bit, but it's more kind of an earthy, kind of heavy hop taste that mixes in with the malts. That's what makes this one a little bit unique. For 8.7, these things, you can taste the alcohol in here, and these things will kick your ass, believe me. I've learned that the hard way with these. Um, Especially with the price point being only $10 for a 6 pack. Very tasty, smooth. The malts kind of give it like a little bit of like a syrupy kind of mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is definitely on your medium, coming up there towards a heavy on this one. Lots of hops in this though. Lots of hops. You get a little bit of sweetness, but the hops are there, and it's very bitter aftertaste on this one. You could really feel those hops. Mm. This one's delicious. I love the like sweetness that it has with it. With this one, it's fantastic. Just a little bit, it's not. It's very very strong on the hop flavor, but it's not so strong that you're like it leaves your mouth just totally like bone dry. It's kind of like the juiciness of it. That's a good word to say. Like it's kind of got this juicy kind of flavor. A little bit of fruits in here. I'd probably go with like it's more of like not as it's on the citrus side. I'd probably say like maybe like mango a little bit more than citrus for the hop flavor in this, but it's also got a lot of those earthy hops too, especially on the aftertaste. Find it very bitter as well. Excuse me, guys. These beers make perfect kind of like a nightcap or something before you're going to sleep. If you want to get your buzz going or get faded, really quick, these are great as well for the price point. But definitely be careful with these guys. Very strong beer. Yeah, fantastic. I love that sweetness and that juiciness that comes along with it with the hops. It balances it out perfectly. Usually, I'm not a big fan of super malty beers, but this one has it's got a pretty decent amount of them, and the malts that they use in here are fantastic. Honestly, they taste great. It balances the beer out well, makes it really smooth to drink. But it's still got that little bit of a punch that just lets be careful with it because it is 8.7. Um, So yeah, this one, like I said, is an A category beer. This is one of my favorite Imperial IPAs. I think it's fantastic. I've been buying this for probably 2 years, 3 years, I would say. I think it's great. I'm honestly going to give this one a 93 out of 100. I really can't find much bad to say about it, really. Fantastic beer. The company Flying Dog makes a lot of good beers, but this is by far my favorite one. Some of them are a little hit and miss, but this one is fantastic. It's definitely my favorite. And yeah, we're going to go 93 out of 100 for this one, guys. I'm going to be filming a lot more beer reviews the next couple nights. You can see behind me I got some different beers there that we're going to do. I found one that I tried already that was really, really good. I'll give you guys kind of like a sneak peek we'll probably review this one later tonight. This guy right here, I'm not going to say what it is, but maybe some of you guys know it. Really cool artwork on there. And yeah, I got a bunch of different ones. I went down to the supermarket to the make your own 6-pack thing and bought a couple 6-packs with a bunch of different stuff. So we're definitely going to have a lot of beers to review, especially coming up with Christmas. I'm going to have some people coming over and helping me review some beer as well. So we'll get to see some different opinions, some different faces on the show. No, I keep talking about that, and we haven't had anybody new come on. It's just been me. But I did film a podcast with a friend of mine, but it got a little bit too explicit, and we weren't able to air it. Definitely not. But this is where I'm going to be doing my podcast. I know I showed you guys this already in my last video, but we're going to decorate it a little bit more. Get some posts, some pictures and stuff. Put some stuff on these shelves because right now they're just filled up with a bunch of really old books. We'll get rid of these. We'll put some more stuff on the shelves. We'll have them filled up with different kinds of beers, and some photos, like some movie photos and stuff like that. Eventually, what I want to do is, I got this globe here, I'm going to kind of like map out. We'll show like the where the beer's from, like actually on the globe, like have a little thumbtack, and we'll show exactly where it's at, so everybody could see, like if we get a beer from over in Belgium or something like that, or Germany, and then we can kind of like keep them tacked on there so we could see how many we've tried from like different places and stuff like that. So thanks for tuning in and checking it out, guys, and I'm sure I'll have another beer review up either tonight or tomorrow. as well as this one. But for this, it was the Truth Imperial IPA, one of my favorite IPAs, favorite Imperial IPAs, I should say, from a great company. This one's fantastic. You guys should definitely try this one. I give it a 93 out of 100. Fantastic IPA. Thanks for checking the video out, guys, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.